Jack Brooksbank's royal status has been overshadowed by his humble job titles, such as bar manager, brand ambassador, and entrepreneur. However, he's more than just a bit part player in the royal drama. He's become a popular and well-liked member of the family, known for being a reliable partner to Princess Eugenie, the youngest daughter of Andrew, Duke of York. You'll often spot Jack at royal events, where he's become a fixture in the scene. But it's on Eugenie's Instagram page where fans can see the loving bond between Jack and their adorable 2-year-old son, August. And even more exciting news is on the horizon, as the couple has announced that Eugenie is expecting their second child. While much discussion has been about a smaller royal family, it's becoming increasingly apparent that the public is becoming more familiar with Jack Brooksbank as the younger members take on more responsibility and receive greater media attention. In this video, we'll look into the life of Jack, who started as a humble barman and won the heart of a real-life princess, his childhood and family. Although Jack Brooksbank may be considered a commoner, he is well spent in connections. Born on May 3, 1986, at St. Thomas Hospital in Lambeth, London, Jack was christened at the Guards Chapel, Wellington Barracks. His father, the late George Edward Hugh Brooksbank, was a chartered accountant who had attended Eton College. His mother, Nicola, descended from Sir Arthur Holland and Sir Frederick Charlton Merrick, giving Jack a noteworthy lineage. Interestingly, Jack's ties to the royal family may extend even further. His great-grandfather, Sir John Jack Spencer Coke, was the half-third cousin twice removed of Princess Eugenie through Thomas Coke, 2nd Earl of Leicester. While this connection may be a stretch, it's a testament to the complex and fascinating relationships within the royal family. His education, career, and creating brand Jack. He attended the renowned Stowe School in Buckinghamshire before enrolling at the University of Bristol. However, Jack decided not to complete his studies and instead began his career in hospitality. Starting as a bartender, he worked his way up to become the general manager of the famous nightclub Mahiki, where he made friends with Prince Harry, a regular at the establishment. Jack's professional life has been eventful. He also worked as a brand ambassador for Casamigos Tequila, a company co-founded by George Clooney, Randy Gerber, and Mike Meldman. He eventually became the European brand director of the 45-pound-a-bottle tequila business. His networking skills landed him a role in the marketing, sales, and promotion department of Discovery Land Company in Portugal, offered by his friend and former employer, Mike Meldman. Aside from his impressive resume, Jack has also ventured into entrepreneurship, setting up his wine wholesale business in 2016. The company seems to be doing exceptionally well, reporting a profit of £630,000 in 2022 compared to the previous year's £36,428. Jack Brooksbank Limited is entirely owned and directed by Jack himself. The fairy tale romance with Princess Eugenie. Jack and Eugenie first met in the Swiss resort town of Verbier in 2010, where Eugenie's parents owned a residence. She was on holiday with her family then, and sparks flew between the two immediately. Eugenie said it was love at first sight, and Jack agreed. Despite the distance between them, with Eugenie working in New York and Jack in London, the couple persevered with their relationship. They spent much time on Skype, but it wasn't until 2016 that Jack was invited to spend time with the royal family at Balmoral. After 7 years of dating, Jack proposed to Eugenie on holiday in Nicaragua. The engagement was announced on the 22nd of January, 2018. During their engagement interview, Eugenie recalled how Jack proposed without a ring, wanting her to choose the one she wanted. The proposal took place by a beautiful lake, with the light creating a special moment for them. Eugenie said, "I was over the moon." Jack won the approval of his in-laws, who are thrilled about his engagement to Princess Eugenie. Prince Andrew, Eugenie's father, praised Jack as an outstanding young man. He expressed his joy for the couple and wished them all the best. Sarah Ferguson, Eugenie's mother, echoed Prince Andrew's sentiments on Twitter, saying that she and her family love Jack and that she was thrilled to have him as a son-in-law. In an interview with the BBC, Sarah spoke fondly of Jack, describing him as an amazing bringer of light who brings joy to everyone around him. She also advised him always to be himself and true to who he is, which she believes is the best way to live. Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank exchanged vows at St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle on October 12, 2018. The wedding was attended by around 800 guests, including the bride's grandparents, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, and many of the couple's celebrity friends, such as Demi Moore, Ellie Goulding, Ricky Martin, and Cara Delevingne, among others. The ceremony came just a few months after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's nuptials, which also took place at the same venue. Eugenie's wedding dress was designed by British label Peter Pilato, who had never previously designed a wedding gown. The princess chose a long-sleeved gown featuring a fold-over neckline, a low V-shaped back, and a sweeping train. She specifically requested the low back design to showcase the scar from her surgery to correct her scoliosis at 12. For her something borrowed, Eugenie wore a tiara lent to her by the Queen, the Greville Emerald Kokoshnik tiara, which she paired with beautiful earrings Jack gave her as a gift. Eugenie arrived at the chapel in a 1977 Rolls-Royce Phantom VI, the same car Kate used for her wedding. She was escorted by her father, Prince Andrew, who walked her down the aisle. This was a significant moment as Eugenie's scoliosis diagnosis could have prevented her from walking down the aisle if not for her surgery. The bridal party included members of the royal family, with Eugenie's sister Beatrice serving as her maid of honor, Princess Charlotte, Savannah Phillips, Isla Phillips, and Mia Tyndall as bridesmaids, and Prince George as a page boy. During the ceremony, the couple recited traditional vows. Eugenie also chose to omit the vow about obeying her husband, which Princess Diana, Kate, and Meghan also excluded at their weddings. As they exchanged rings, Jack placed a Welsh gold wedding band on Eugenie's finger, a gift from the late Queen Elizabeth. Welsh gold has a long-standing tradition in the royal family, having been used for wedding rings since the Queen Mother's wedding in 1923. But unlike the norm, Jack decided not to wear a wedding band, a decision also made by William. The newlyweds couldn't hide their happiness as they emerged from the chapel, sharing a sweet kiss before the cheering crowd. A romantic carriage ride through Windsor followed before the couple returned to the castle for their formal lunch reception. But the festivities didn't end there. The bride's parents, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, hosted an epic evening reception at their Royal Lodge residence with heartfelt speeches. Jack's speech was incredibly touching, expressing his love and devotion to Eugenie and how she brings light and completeness to his life. The speech moved Prince Andrew so much that he even broke royal protocol to hug his son-in-law. 2 years after their marriage, the royal couple announced on their Instagram page that they were expecting their first child. Queen Elizabeth was overjoyed upon hearing the news, and Eugenie posted photos of baby slippers and her and Jack smiling. On February 9th, 2021, Eugenie gave birth to her son, August, and she shared a black and white picture of the adorable bundle of joy. After 13 years of knowing each other, the couple is now preparing for their second child, due in the summer. Eugenie shared a photo taken by Jack on Instagram, showing her young son kissing her stomach, and wrote, "We're so excited to share that there will be a new addition to our family this summer." Buckingham Palace released a statement saying the family is delighted, and August eagerly anticipates being a big brother. Controversy strikes. Jack has found himself amid controversy just months after the birth of their son, August. The source of trouble came when he was photographed partying on a yacht with a group of bikini-clad models, while his wife stayed at home with their newborn child. The scandal generated criticism toward him, but he found a staunch defender in his mother-in-law, Sarah Ferguson. In her attempt to protect her son-in-law, the Duchess of York spoke out in defense of Jack's character, describing him as a man of great integrity and a superhero in her eyes. She claimed that the story was entirely fabricated and that Jack was simply doing his job as an ambassador for Casamigos. Despite the drama, Eugenie and Jack managed to weather the storm together, keeping a low profile throughout the incident. The couple focused on their family, sharing only a few pictures of their son's milestones on social media throughout 2021 and 2022, always at Eugenie's side. In 2021, Jack joined other members of the royal family to mourn the loss of the Duke of Edinburgh at an intimate funeral in Windsor. He also attended a service of remembrance for Prince Philip in March 2022. On a happier note, the couple first appeared as a family during the late Queen's Jubilee celebrations in June 2022. They were spotted attending the Platinum pageant on the Mall with their 18-month-old son, August. Jack and Eugenie were also at a Thanksgiving service for the late sovereign's reign at Westminster Abbey, standing alongside other royals. In a touching display of support, Jack was seen comforting Eugenie at her grandmother's funeral in London and Windsor in September 2022 as she wiped tears away from her eyes. Jack recently joined Eugenie in attending the coronation of King Charles and Camilla and the concert the following day. Closeness with the Sussexes. According to Harry's memoir, Spare, Jack and Eugenie were among the first royals to meet Meghan during a tequila-filled dinner party in 2016. He describes the moment when Eugenie hugged Meghan as if they were sisters, and Meghan loved Jack and Eugenie. In their Netflix documentary, Harry and Meghan shared that Jack and Eugenie visited them in Toronto in 2016, where they attended an apocalypse-themed party at Soho House. Harry revealed they were deliriously happy for Eugenie when she engaged to Jack, one of their favorite people. During King Charles's coronation, Jack and Harry were seen chatting and joking as they arrived, and a lip reader has revealed that they shared a laugh about Harry's busy day. The two were seated next to each other in Westminster Abbey during the ceremony, and a photo captured them in a conversation, appearing to be enjoying each other's company. Jack and Eugenie live part-time in Portugal for his job. It was reported in May 2022 that Jack, Eugenie, and August would split their time between the UK and Portugal. This came as part of Jack's new job with Discovery Land Company, owned by Mike Meldman, who was previously a partner in the famous Casamigos tequila brand that Jack had served as a brand ambassador for several years. However, further details have yet to be released regarding their binational status. Speculation is also rife about whether Jack and Eugenie will follow in Harry and Meghan's footsteps and move to California. Reports suggest that the Sussexes have been sending Eugenie details of homes close to where they currently live in Montecito, with rumors of the couple even considering the West Hollywood area. Whether Jack and Eugenie will take the plunge and relocate to sunny California remains to be seen. Still, the possibility of a transatlantic move has undoubtedly sparked interest among royal watchers. What do you think their next move will be? Join the conversation and subscribe to Modest Narratives to stay updated on everything royal.